Hey guys, Patrick Johnston, managing broker, co-owner of GoDominicanLife.com, right here in beautiful, slightly rainy, Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. We're here for another update and video on members of our team, and I want to reintroduce you to Barry Naipaul. Barry's now been with us for about one pregnancy.
9 months.
9 months. So a lot of things that can happen in 9 months, and so we're going to go over a bunch of things. But the most important thing is Barry has become a rock star in real estate with the team in a short 8 to 9 months, which I think it's important for all of you watching as our subscriber base that you fully understand that when you're, although I do a lot of videos, we're dealing with a team of professionals. There's 26 of us now, nationally and internationally, because we have representation and skill sets from India, Pakistan, Argentina, the US, the Canadian marketplace, right here in the Dominican Republic. I think we covered all that, right?
Belgium as well.
Yes, of course. We have other languages spoken here, but I mean, people that are abroad working for the team, even though we're all here. So Barry?
Sir.
9 months of, wow.
Yeah.
What's your, tell us.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'm still having a lot of fun. It just seems to be coming every day. It's a team environment, and I really enjoy the team environment. You got a question, they have an open door policy, so it's easy enough to ask them or anybody else on the team, and the answer is there. So it's great, and I've always worked in a team environment for that reason. Yeah.
And it makes it easier. I mean, when you think about it from a real estate perspective, I had this conversation with, who did I have that with? Odile today in Sosua, another team member. And I said, because it's her 3-month anniversary, so I said, how's it going? And her reflection, because she worked real estate as an individual, and Barry has not worked real estate as an individual. So it's a difference. And literally, it makes it a lot easier when you have a full system around you. Marketing, operations, airport pickup, mortgages, property management, rentals, you know, the whole thing.
You don't have to do it all on your own. There's somebody there to always help you.
And it allows us to work with multiple clients successfully, because you're literally multiplying yourself.
Correct.
Through the skill sets of all people involved, and that's what it's all about. Yeah. So how does it differ from your previous business was?
So as some of you may know, I owned a bar here for 6 years right in the tourist zone. So it was 16 to 20-hour days, go, nonstop. This is a lot more relaxed, and it's a lot more personal. It's a one-on-one, definitely not as stressful. And you're able to focus a lot easier on what that client wants or the direction that they're going. So I much enjoy this job better.
I guess, think about it, when you joined in, what month was that? October?
November.
November. So in November of 2021, we were probably 5 or 6 people ago.
Correct.
Because we've expanded since then, that are on the ground in the country. But back then, we just literally had real estate sales. We hadn't launched the mortgage division.
The rental department.
We hadn't started actively, seriously on YouTube.
Correct.
The rental division, management. What else did we just introduce?
There's the airport pickups.
VIP services for airport pickup. So all of those things have come along as our team has grown.
And we're actually also looking at expanding into a concierge service.
Right. Yeah.
So those folks who happen to purchase a property here, we are more than happy to say, oh, yeah, let's drive them to the electric company there and show them how things are hooked up. Remember, things are done in Spanish here, so it's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. But not just where do you go shopping to pick up your toaster or stove. So we're looking at opening that concierge service as well.
Yeah. So it literally allows you as a customer watching what we do, that you see maybe me or you see Steven or other realtors, including Barry, talk about a property, so you get introduced to the skill set and the personalities. But I really want to emphasize that we have 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 full-time realtors across the country. But there's 26 in total. So 19 people are behind the scenes all the time, making well, you know how a duck goes on water like this, but then the duck is like this? That makes us look calm on the front side, so that we're paying more attention to the client, and we're not looking all stressed out and gray and walking with a walker to pick you up at the airport. It does a lot. It does a lot. It's generally speaking, it's just like a real company with all the divisions of a company. So oftentimes in real estate, we call it a team, but people don't understand necessarily what team means. It's overplayed. But it allows, a team always outperforms an individual, hands down all the time. So
I
that's
will
the summary of that.
100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Especially in this company.
So I don't even know, we didn't ask this before we went on camera, but how many transactions do you think you've been involved with
Oh my God.
in 9 months?
In the 9-month period,
I'm just guessing.
I'm 50 plus.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Yeah, 50 plus.
50 plus transactions, yeah.
And not just in Los Terrenos, right? I mean,
Yeah, because as
Help.
we do everything in a team, if you inquire off of YouTube or you inquire off of social media or also with email, it comes in, and so Barry and I and the rest of the team always respond to the general inquiries very quickly and fast. So it could be a number of us that are responding in the beginning.
Thierry's just breaking up some ice for our Cuba Libres
Oh,
when
yes.
we're done.
Fresh mojitos, anybody? So let's go back on to talk about what does a team mean to you? What was your vision of a team, in a sense, before you joined the team? Because you didn't know about real estate team.
No, I didn't. And you're absolutely right about that. And that, for me, it was, well, what do the people like Eugenio and Lucien do? Like, for example, Lucien is behind the camera right now, and you've heard me mention him a bit, but he's the camera guy for us. So I don't have to be holding a selfie on a stick, right? There's a professional guy that helps me there. Eugenio, I really know little about the land itself, like plain land, and that's Eugenio's expertise. So I can sit and talk with him, and he knows all the ins and outs. So there's always that support mechanism, but at the same time, playing it forward for the new people that are coming on, like Odile or Sophie, or Jessica, and then they ask questions of, Barry, where do I find this? And being able to help them. So it's from below, and it's also playing forward.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And everybody is quite on board with that.
Yeah. Quite naturally, that comes with the spectrum, because we have, in languages on the team, we have 7 or 8 languages.
Yeah.
Let's review. Creole, Spanish, English, French, Dutch, German.
Belgium, but that's Dutch, I think.
Flemish. which is
Flemish.
part of there. So there's 7 or 8 languages on the team that, and you have the same amount of personalities. So you have people that walk into a specialty naturally. Barry will be with the North American market for the most part, brand new construction and resales. Steve does the same thing, sort of that area. Eugenio is focused more so on the land, so land for developers like ourselves and others. There's people that do new construction with like Vincent on the team. So Vincent will be, consult you through the home building process or a commercial build process. So this is these are the things that if you want to compare us as a group to anybody else in this marketplace in the country, you always ask the question of, show me your references, show me your track record, tell me how your systems and team work, if they have one, or just tell me how many years of experience, and is it real? Is it real in this country, and is it real internationally? Those are the things you have to ask, because without having those questions answered, in this country, you do not have to have a license to sell real estate, and
Correct.
the brokerages do not have to have a license, unlike almost everywhere else in the world. So you can't necessarily believe everything that you see on YouTube or on social media or on a website saying, I'm number one, I'm better at this, I'm better at that.
You do have to do
You
a
have to say,
background
show
check.
me, what is it? Show me the money, Jerry. Show me the money. Because that's important. You're trusting, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million of your hard-earned after-tax dollars saved, and trusting someone like us to guide you in the right direction and make sure that you're not misled. So be very cautious as you carry through that.
Agreed.
So what's next, Barry? What's happening next? What are you planning on?
Well, we've got a couple showings next week. Folks coming in from both the U.S. and Canada. Yeah, like I said, a couple showings next week, so I got to get in touch with Eugenio. There's one of that's a land deal. We have a new listing property, so Lucian's going to have to come out with me, trying to organize a day with him to go take some video so that we can do a little write-up on that.
And we're down to, with our Project Vibe, which we've talked about it a few times, we're down to maybe a half a dozen units or so, give or take.
Last check, I think there were about 6 or 7 units available.
Out of 45, we started the sales process on May 25th. It's now August 11th or 12th, whatever today is. So it's something that's selling fast. Barry's been...
Within that 4-month period, it's hotcakes is the...
So we're already planning Vibe 2, Vibe 3, Vibe 4, and 5.
I know what Vibe 2.
That's my world. I do on the planning and the growth and the distribution of across the country. So we're taking Vibe as a community to different beach zones across the country over time. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, and it is a different project. Yes, it's you can see it common in England and in Canada and the United States, but here in this country, that concept doesn't really truly exist. So there's a lot of bang for your buck in a project like that, and just give us a call, find out about it. You've nothing to lose by doing that, at least. So
let's say 2 more things. Number one, Barry's in the process of. Why don't you talk about the process of you bought already here years and years ago? Maybe share sort of an idea what you bought and what you're moving to and the reasons why.
Okay. So
it'll help you understand train of thought.
In 2012, we bought a condominium. It's been 10 years now, it's 10 years later. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condominium out in Kosan. Now, for reference, Kosan is about 15 to 20 minutes outside of town. We're up a little hill, it's kind of in the woods with nature and so on. But driving into town, I know it's only 15 minutes, but my work is in town, and this is where most of the showings are. And even when I had the bar, it was a bit of an issue trying to get into town, especially on those long weekends when the streets are crowded and moving through, it takes you about twice as long to get there. So the Vibe, we are purchasing at the Vibe as well, and it fulfills both our criteria a heck of a lot more. There's more space. My wife's a bit of a chef, so we've actually decided we're gonna transform the entire ground floor to be a kitchen. That's her thing, that's not a problem. And we're gonna be using Vincent to do the schematics and work that over as well.
Yep.
So that transition for us from going from out of town into town, going from rural to urban is something we've been wanting to do for years, and the Vibe fulfills that for us very, very well. We've been looking for the last couple of years, and then when Patrick came up with this project, it was, let's take a better look at that.
So right in the heart of town, walk out the front door. You don't need to take your car anywhere if you're going for entertainment, banking, restaurants, bars, restaurants, nightclubs,
coffee
shops, all of it.
Souvenir shops, like right outside your front door within a 5-minute walk, including the beach.
Now, segue again, we're going to talk you hear me talk all the time about what is your 2.0 and all that stuff. You have a real experience now. Let me tell you, my 2.0 started back in 2014 when I had a health scare. And sort of when any major impact in your life happens, whether it's divorce, death in the family, someone close to you, major loss of a job after like 30 years working, or whatever the case is, that's kind of shocking. You had such a thing not too long ago.
Yes,
and
I had my health scare 6 weeks ago.
Yeah,
6 weeks ago. And I'm back to work now. I was out for about a month. And no, there were no shark attacks.
Yeah.
But it was nice to be able to come back to work. And again, you want to get back to that team effort. The support I had from these guys was amazing. What can we do for you? What do you need to be done? Where can we go? Can we do some shopping for you? I mean, these guys even brought me hamburgers at the house. So, I shouldn't be having those. So
here's a rum and coke, Barry.
Awesome. But now with this new life, it fits in better, right? Because it's not as stressful as, say, working in a bar. And I really enjoy this. I don't get to do this with any customer. It's 30 seconds and I gotta go.
Yeah.
here I actually get to take the time, and it's one-on-one, and it's really good. So I enjoy the less stress atmosphere.
Very good, very good. Well, considering it's less stress and it's Thursday afternoon, and we're standing at a bar where they're shaking mojitos in the background.
Friday afternoon.
Sorry, it is Friday.
It is Friday.
This is what I mean by your 2.0. What time is it? What day is it? I have no idea. Wow, true enough, true enough. Well, Lenny, anyway, here we go.
Now, just to let you know, our camera guy, he's kind of walked off to talk to some girl. So we're just left standing here waiting for him to get back to turn the camera off.
We're just making time right now. So anyway, we're here to call anytime you want. Naturally, you can reach us on our WhatsApp number down below here, 829-525-1782. Text us anytime, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. is when I answer live, Monday to Saturday. Sunday,
Exactly.
Sunday fun day. I'll read it, but if it's not urgent, I won't respond. I'll respond to you sometime after 6 a.m. on Monday through Saturday.
I have one final thing to say.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't think folks give credit where credit is due, and people do things just because they do it. I personally want to thank Patrick very, very much for two things. Giving me the opportunity to work with this team, and the second thing is for putting together such an awesome team. I see the work, this person fits, this person doesn't fit, and right now it's a well-oiled machine of a team. So thank you, Patrick.
No, thanks. It's fun. It's what I know how to do. But I also always say a team is as good as the collective group. And everybody knows that if you're a Canadian or American even, you'll know this movie. It's a Christmas, old Christmas show that was on, and it was the abominable snowman, and they attack and go to this island of misfit toys. So all the characters in the team, we have people that have more tattoos than skin, pink hair, somebody who stays up till 4 a.m, and all the other aspects of the team. But we all fit together because we form a role. And many people in the team are the complete opposite of the other, because you need all those skills rounded together to make shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one more time, congratulations, buddy. Thank you for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Talk to you soon, everybody. Say
Bye.
bye to Barry.